coming up on today's episode.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you at the computer once more. I'm doing this little video primarily for Bill, old 64 Goat, and he did not ask me to do this video, but you know me, I like to make videos, and he knows that. Plus, I think this will help him out if he hasn't already discovered this little trick. The deal is, I was actually doing a little research for some other stuff, and I came across one of his videos, the one he did on his JVC Evrio GZ E100 that he had bought, I think 4 years ago, something like that, but it was still up there. And he was having all kinds of difficulties getting the MTS files that camera records in. I forget what they call it, but there's a name for it. But anyway, the only way he could do it was to go into Sony Movie Studio, import it there, and then I think basically export it as MP4, and then he could put it into Windows Movie Maker, which is what he likes to use, and that's fine. I have found a couple of different ways of really shortening that time, Bill. This little thing here is called, let's go click on the website here real quick. This is download the Codec, K-Lite Codec Pack. And what this does is you install it on Windows, and basically it lets you use Windows Movie Maker and Windows Media Player and any other media player you choose to use. You had VLC, I think, in there that you liked, and you can install it in that. But anyway, it allows you to directly import the MTS files. So basically, that's really pretty good, I think. And this is the place where you go to get it. And the basic is all you need is to download basic. And I'm going to send you the link, Bill. I'll email you the link in case you do want to do it. And we'll click on this download basic, and this will bring me up to the other place where we just started out at. And basically, you just choose one of these servers to download it from. I choose number 1. And basically, I have already done this. There it is right there. So I'm not going to re-download it. So we're going to pretend we have downloaded that, and we're going to go out of this, and we're going to go over here to this, and this is my downloads folder, and there is our K-Lite basic right there. You can see, and if we click that, double click it I should say, it will bring up the little installer. Alright, well you can see we have our update and modify because I've already installed this. And so we're going to do a fresh install. Choose that, and then we're going to hit next. And we are in keeping with the, well, actually this is something you might want to change. You can select whatever media player you want to use as your default media player here. I choose Windows Media Player when I do it. You can use Movies and TV app, VLC, or something else. And so there's your choices. So like I said, I'm using Windows Media Player, and the audio device is the same. And we're going to go next. Again, now leave these as defaults. All these defaults. There you go. English is the language. Legacy version option, yeah, we want 64-bit. Video extensions, all those are different ones it works with. And I think if you look down here, let's see, yeah, there they are, MTS right there. So yeah, they are there, and we're going to go next. And a stereo, and this is disabled. That's fine. Thumbnails, fine. Ready to install. So we're going to do that. It's going to go through its install, and once it's done, then we'll be done. And this is like the third time I've done this, because for some reason, after the little thing that pops up and asks you if you want to continue, pops that up, and I say yes, then everything just sort of stays the same. You don't see anything different. Hopefully this is different this time. So all right, let's see, that brings up that. We don't care about that. So if we go into this and we go into elements, raw video, and let's just choose something random here. Now we can see, or I can see, these are MTS videos, or MTS. You can see right there, MTS, right there. So we're going to open this, and save time. I already know this works in Media Player. I've tried it a dozen times, no problem. We're going to open and go directly into open with. Where's open with? There it is. Movie Maker. And there we go. That brings that up. There it is, ready to go. Now, play that. Alright, I'm back here once again. Now, I've got the one on the end here. Let's see if I can get you down here real quick. This is the one we're looking at now, the one closest to the tuning knob end. And you can bring this up full screen if you want. Of the receiver. And that would be that end down there. And that is there. And I've already cut the wire, and I'm going to pull on it so you'll see it. Pressing escape brings you back to this view. But anywho, rather than going, let's see if we can select a little spot here. Yeah, we can do that. Move it around. If I can tell from it. Now this was a video I did for a guy who commented on one of my videos on the Realistic DX160. And he was telling me his problem, his mode switch, I believe, had melted because he didn't have any cleaner, tuner cleaner, and he used brake clean on it. It basically melted the switch. Plastic didn't hold up too well on it. So anyway, we got to going on back and forth, and he was asking some questions, and I was trying to answer them. And what we ended up finally doing is I just basically had that spare chassis, and I removed the mode switch from it, along with the wires, showed him where they connected to, and sent him the whole shebang, and I guess he was happy with that. So I was happy to help somebody. But anywho, let's get out of that. That works perfectly. It works good with the MTS files as it does with the MP4s. We don't want to save that. But there you can see, Bill, how much easier this is, how much time it saves over trying to convert it each time using Sony Movie Studio. And so I think this should help you out, I hope. And like I said, I can't get you to use anything besides Windows Movie Maker, so if that's the way it's got to be, that's the way it's got to be. And this will help you out, I think, a little bit, and I'm going to send you a direct link to download that, so that you have no problem. Basically, you download it, you find it in your download folder, wherever it downloads to on your computer, and double-click it, the exe file that you'll see there, and run it just like we showed you just a second ago. Run through it and basically leave all of the defaults as they were. And there's one that will pop up on a fresh install usually about a networking thing, and I declined to do that. You get accept and decline. I declined that because I don't really care to install any network drivers at all. So, but other than that, it works fine, as you can see. And again, it will work with other programs as well. I believe it would work with VLC. Let's bring it up here quick and see. Of course, VLC may work with the MTS files anyway. I don't know. I haven't really used VLC that much. And updates. Okay, we got updates. No, not right now. We're busy. Media. Open file. And we're going to go to Elements. Raw video. And we'll get one of our later files here and just look and see if that works right there. We'll do that. Open it. And see if it works. There you go. Good day, YouTube. Here with you at the bench once again. I have the computer, as you can see clearly. So there you go. It works with that. So like I said, they all work. And, you know, it's just the only thing I chose on the default thing was the Windows Media Player, because that's what I use. But other than that, that's the way it works, and I think it'll save you a lot of time, and I'll help you any way I can, Bill. Just ask me any question you want. But I will email that direct link to that program, and you can just, like I say, download it to your downloads folder and find it in the folder and double-click it. It's an exe file, and it will run it, run the installer, and you'll see all the things, same things you just saw in this video. And once it is done, and you don't even have to reboot. It will be accepting of MTS files directly into Windows Movie Maker as soon as you're done. So that should help you out, I think. I hope. And anybody else that wants to do that and didn't know it was available, you can do it. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so very much for watching, and we do really appreciate that. And we will see you.